All right, last time, Curse of Strahd. Our team made it back to the village of Kresik. All along the way, they met a good friend of theirs, and he was a totally cool guy with no shady background or anything. They saved his life, and he became best friends with the party immediately. I mean, like, best bros forever. Then they went to Luvash's camp. They went and got their cart. They met up with some old friends. They partied, had a good time. Everybody got a little swifty, shall we say, and we're taking off from the point where Soleil passed out.
Fantastic. Okay. So I had a little thought as to how I wanted to take this last week when I passed out, and then I just I flourished it up. Okay. So with the last shot of Palinka hitting Soleil's lips, his body fell limp to the floor. As his friends carried his physical form, his spirit was sent on an adventure. In what seemed like a mere moment, Soleil gained consciousness in a beautifully decorated room. Bright reds and golds adorned the walls, along with many different flowered plants providing a pleasant smell. Open windows let in a crisp mountains breeze from seemingly all directions. Standing up from his chair, he began to explore. It seemed as if he was in a gazebo. However, when Soleil stepped out onto the patio, his jaw dropped. What greeted him was a 200-foot waterfall on the side of a snow-capped mountain, directly in front of him. The gazebo was floating. As he gazed at the waterfall, a figure approached from along the patio, soft steps and a hint of acacia honey. Turning towards the new figure, Soleil began to weep. His blessed goddess was before him. To Soleil's eyes, she had pearlescent opal skin, and her hair was a tumbling inferno. She wore golden plate armor and had a golden bow to match across her back. Her eyes were a smiling violet. "Do not be afraid, Soleil," she said. "Your heart guides you well. Listen to it. Your companions need you, as you need them. You must protect them if you are all to succeed." She then leaned in closer to Soleil, whispering to him. His goddess's breath on his neck was the last thing he felt as she pushed him off the gazebo, causing him to plummet. With the intense feeling of falling, Soleil jerked awake to the new morning.
Fuck yeah, bro. Let's fucking go.
Hold on, Saren Ray's your goddess?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Copy.
They only say 100 times a year.
I was like, there's no way he didn't know that.
Well, because he said
Did he just ask that question?
Bro.
Obvious, I did.
All right, hold on. Let's restart the recording.
Yeah, let's redo that again. Let me get the description of her again one more time. Because it caught me off guard because you were all like, she has like pearly luminescent skin. I was like, huh.
Yeah, I think that's, and I'm sort of just playing with it as if like people may present themselves to other people differently. So like that's sort of how Soleil sees Saren Ray, sort of like.
And that's what caught me off guard because I was like, Saren Ray's pearly luminescent skin? Damn.
Yeah, like a opal. So that's sort of like white, but with bright like purple and greens and blues and stuff. Just have that be her entire skin, and it's sort of like, you know, decked out for war in a way.
That's that angelic shit right there. I like it.
Sorry, bro. You set me up for that layup, man.
No, that's because it's because like Saren Ray's been used often, so like when I see images of Saren Ray,
For sure.
She's like bronze skin and shit. So I was like, hold on, what? I thought his goddess was Saren Ray.
Yeah.
No, you're good. You're good.
And then he explained it. Everybody probably sees her in their own way and visage, and so I was like, oh.
That's at least how I like to think of it. That it's like
no, and that's badass, dude. I was confused.
Good.
Didn't Travis, you say right before that in Soleil's eyes?
Yeah.
He looked. Okay. I heard that right before it. That's insane.
Nah, dude, like the imagery is dope.
Makes me want to have a dream now and make my imagery of Hai Fang.
Oh, please do.
Hold on, I feel like we've used that name before too. Wasn't that yours in Age of Ashes, Travis? Or that was
High
High
Long.
long.
High Long. There it is. Okay, I was like, yo,
Similar, but
Kyle, are you doing that? Are you turning him into a god? That's
I mean, High
I was
long
like-
would love that, bro.
I was like, don't blow up his head like that.
Hai Fang is the Tengu god of storms, so
Yeah, no, that's dope. Cool beans.
All right. So
Solid intro.
with Soleil passing out from drinking, and I believe a couple other people didn't make it through the night. Like
I made it. I took one shot and succeeded and beat him.
he was the last person, and my main man Messer was one of the first people to go down with the Polinka.
Yeah, what's his dream?
Yeah, what Travis said.
Nah, bro. You was supposed to have a dream too.
Even Martin had a dream. All right. So you guys did speak with Casimir, and Casimir requested that you guys sneak him out. With Lubosh and Aragol both unconscious, and the rest of you still conscious, but maybe a little tipsy. Are you going to attempt to sneak out in the dead of night and give them the Idaho goodbye?
I know tape doesn't exist in this world, but can I tape the drunk people's mouths shut real quick?
I mean, you could gag them with like a rag.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna put my sock in your mouth and tie it around with a rope.
And if it's worth anything, Ileana didn't drink, so she's, I think, the only sober person.
I don't know. I don't think I did either. I talked about it, but it never actually happened because then the Tejans started drinking instead of me.
Yeah, they were having like a dueling violin moment between Argol and Lucia for a little bit.
I only took the one shot. I felt fine.
I think I took one shot, then I just started faking it afterwards.
Yeah,
Just
you
throwing it off to the
started.
side.
Yeah.
That over the shoulder toss.
Yeah, it worked out for me.
Thanks for the drink. Over the shoulder.
Our two holy boys passed out.
I mean, it was
You gotta
only
just,
like
like, sneak
9
over.
shots
No.
later.
Yeah,
But
so I went down with the battle though. He had like 7, 8,
Hey.
9 shots.
It was a solid fight, bro.
drink for Saren Ray, you know?
I'm gonna tell people it was 9 shots.
Right.
Wasn't yours like one in critical?
One and done, yeah.
One and done.
As big as he is, he's the first one to go down.
A
Oh,
plus
you got-
16 fortitude, no help.
Yeah, we had dragged Masquerade over to the carriage. I think we were going to go down to Casimir. And
Well, I
everyone
knew
was
we
like,
were gonna drag Soleil out next.
Yeah, we're so basically. I think once we're dragging, like, how is all the werebears looking? Are they looking pretty tipsy too?
Yeah, the werebears were partying throughout the night as well with you guys. Not like in the same tent, but you could hear like their revelry and ravelry like outside of the tent. And as you're going out, like you see like, there's still some people that are stirring about, but they're not really paying attention to what's going on. Like
Okay.
It's not their camp, it's not their problem. They're just here to party.
No, that's cool. I guess the best thing would do is to put Tirvez Soleil in the wagon, and then like pull the wagon up towards the building to where it's like out of sight in a ways, I guess, on a good angle, and then just pop old dude in and start moving. If that's what the crew wanted, like everybody wanted to take.
Honestly, last night, the last information I got was I ran on top of the hill, told you guys, and then I came back to the drinking game. So I don't know what the group had agreed upon, because I haven't watched the replay back yet. My fault.
we didn't make any plan.
I just know, I remember somebody having, questions about it. I think it was Lucia, because the fact that, like, we had to sneak him out.
Well, I was about to say, like, how much trouble do we think we're gonna get in, and do we care?
Well, that's what I was gonna ask too. Like, do we even like we saved them, or we saved the Otterbell, and then like we were rewarded. Now do we, are we good with cutting ties? Kind of scenario.
Well, I mean, you guys haven't gone down there initially at all yet to talk to him again, have you?
No.
No, not yet.
Yeah,
So like,
because I had pitched that idea. Maybe as a group we should go down there and
Yeah, because
collect more information.
Because Ileana wanted to know if his goals
Met with our goals, or if they
were opposed to Soleil's and Tiervez's same goal in Argenvostel.
right.
Argenvostel.
Yeah, so
Tilly tally down there.
I guess put the wagon over here in the area and then go talk to him while Soleil and Tiervez is knocked out in the wagon.
Yeah, the two people whose mission I don't know. I only know they have something to do there, so.
It's a good enough reason, bro.
Well, I thought Soleil touched on that a little bit, what the reason was. On top of the hill.
I don't think he's gone into detail with.
I don't think it was
Vibes.
detailed, but he said where in Argenthal he needed to go, right? Like you needed to go to like some inn or tavern.
Well, yeah, like that was the reason Ileana even brought it up, was because she's like, oh, they have business there as well, like because of what we just went through with Esmeralda having opposing goals. She wanted to make sure, like, is this going to be the same thing? Like, is this guy going to have something that's opposed to what our team members are trying to do?
Well, I guess, with the two drunk people out, might as well go talk to him without him, so that way, no trouble occurs, hopefully. No offense, you two.
Thing is I don't know if
what their goal
like
is.
Ileana doesn't know what their goal is. So the two drunk people are the only ones that can answer it.
Damn it.
What are your goals?
Make a tonic, quick. Sobriety tonic.
Your best chance to sneak out without having to do a bunch of extra rolls and everything is right now. With
I'm
and,
going with chaos right now. I think we should just take them and go.
I mean, you guys can wait till the morning time and then have a sit down with Casimir and then try to figure it out later. But
I'm down with grabbing them and having a discussion at a later time when the relevant parties are awake.
At least get outside of this area.
Right.
Oh, Casimir's over here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's down south.
Casimir is down in his little hovel down there.
Yeah, I'll go down there. Take the. Yeah.
We're leaving them in the wagon.
They snoring in the wagon. Like there ain't nothing. We're not getting them out of there till they wake up.
We could just ride on out of here, ride on down to the house, grab that dude.
Would it be a bad idea to bring the cart down here with us?
No.
We'll load them up here.
That's what I assumed we were
You
doing.
guys shouldn't have any problems.
Ain't nobody caring right now. They're all getting tanked up front.
And we told Blue Fox we were going to be leaving anyway, so.
Yeah, and he's passed out. So at this point, again, I'm with chaos right now. So
Snatch and go.
because now we can, while we're riding, because we're specifically trying to go. We are gonna go to Argenvalso, but that's not where we're first originally trying to go, right? Like I know we wanted to head to the Wizards of Wine for something.
You were on a little bit of a time crunch for something. Well, wish I'd written it down.
I mean, there's a whole
'Cause I think we
werewolf
were-
change. I don't know if that's.
I mean, that wasn't it, but yeah.
I know.
You guys
That
have
would
a
be really
decent
bad to
enough-
happen right now.
You guys have a decent enough set of chains that should you need to restrain our werewolf companions, you should be good to go.
Fantastic.
There are no guarantees in life, but I think you have enough chains.
And if we're keeping it funky, we can actually hit Argenvalstad before we go to the temple to the south, the Amber Temple. If y'all want to do that.
Speaking from Atesian's heart, he was just told that his sister's just south of here. And
Let's
I don't
pop
know.
over to the world map and make some decisions.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's where I'm at now. So I honestly, I think we can make Argenvalstad pretty quick.
Remember, you guys are mobile. You have the cart, which you can cast your assault ritual on the cart while you're traveling, which wouldn't be an issue or problem.
That's dope.
So Argynvost this year.
Yeah, that's not that far in the car.
Oh, and that's
And then the city of
South.
Perez, which you heard Rose was at, is here.
That's
Okay.
somewhat further south of that.
And
think
then
the ruins of
Wizard of
Ber-
Wines is over here.
Where did you say that swamp was? Where the witch is?
That would be the ruins of Perez.
The Ruin Brez. And that's just. Okay. Oh boy.
I think the ruins of Perez were what we were planning to go to, and then Argynvost came up from Casimir.
Is this
So, yeah, let's-
something where we could like go down this dotted path and then come up the hill here, or is that sort of impassable?
It says it's a trail, so I don't really know.
Go through a little bit of the woods.
Because it looks like
remember, if you're traveling on the dotted trails, Strahd has agents there, and they will escort you. You know what I'm saying? If need be.
Right.
But you guys
We
kind of
got
have a
one.
blanket waiver on Strahd interactions, so
Which we would rather not have.
so then
Strahd
would
supervision.
would it just be better to go from Q like straight to U without using the path then?
That's what I would say.
Okay.
if you
We should
didn't
do.
but
want
we'll-
to allude to Strahd, like where you guys were and what you're traveling to and what you're doing.
Sure.
So what? P to Q for right now, and take the trail road.
Yeah. I think just take the normal road down to Q, and then we just go through the hills down south to U after that.
Yeah, because even that's still like we can get that pretty fast. Because what, 2 horses, day travel, like we'll hit that in a couple hours. Fine.
And it's still
Doing my land travel.
night, right? It's still like late night, early
yeah.
morning.
Yeah, it would be like 2:00 in the morning, about the time when my main man Aragorn passed out.
I gotcha. Yeah. So we'll grab Casimir and we'll just take the trail down to Argynvost.
All right, you guys plan on taking the road the entire way?
Yeah. Levi, what's the speed of our horses and wagon?
That's the butt boy.
Like a comfortable, like what's the comfortable speed that we can just
Here,
Move
I'll
along.
Google it.
I was gonna say I think it's 60 feet with two horses.
it's 60 feet per like their normal thing? That
Yeah,
means
the
we can
Volvo cart.
we can legit get 48 miles a day.
So it says based off of Google in the Middle Ages, all right, 30 miles a single day is
Well, I'm looking at
yeah.
Pathfinder travel speed,
Yeah.
and it's based off of the actual speed of the wagon and horses. So,
Well, this is a mythical wagon, right? So like,
and
That's
this is a
true.
mythical
That's
wagon.
it.
So that's why I said, is the normal base speed like
Maybe we
30,
should just round up to
35,
50.
40, even 50? You're doing 40 miles per day. That's what I'm saying. Like that's fucking fast.
Now is that 24-hour day? What's that count? Is that
That's
just
a
like
norm-
minus sleep, I guess?
No, this this one's basically saying assuming travel flat over a distance. Blah blah blah. This is just a normal day. It's not really saying
I guess that would assume like
because this is okay. So then it says miles per hour. So 50 normal flat speed of 50, you can do 5 miles per hour. Per day, you can do 40 miles per day within a day. So their
that's
normal
an
day is like 8
8
hours. Yeah.
okay.
So we'll hit that in an hour, or like an hour and some change. Cool. All right.
All right, no sweat. So
I love this wagon, Levi. Thank you.
yeah, no problem. And you guys are riding Kush, so you can even do like short rests in the wagon, like while you're riding. Like it's plush. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, yes.
I mean,
As
it's
long
got
as you
that
guys
Harry
don't-
Potter tent, bro.
That's
As
what
long
I'm
as you
saying.
guys don't hit any bumps along the way. Traveling should be a full short rest for you guys at this point.
Oh, I'm gonna have to talk to you about having a mobile fucking alchemy lab, because this is gonna be awesome if it's magical.
Yeah, you could get to work on it. I mean, you know better than anybody how you need your lab set up. You just have to find a workstation there in the cart.
Can definitely make one. I like where your head's at. Thanks, man. Cool.
All right, so pulling up the Argon Boss hold.
We over here by the dragon.
Yeah, we're gonna be right. No. Get everybody else on the map.
You read what you gotta read. I'll put them on.
Okay. High
Look, it's
above the
Nurse
river
Trinket.
valley. High above the river valley jets a quiet promontory upon which looms a sepulchral mansion.
Sepulcher.
Its turret capped with fairy tale cones and its tower lined with sculpted battlements. A third of the structure has collapsed as has part of the roof, but the rest of it appears intact. A dark octangular tower rises above the surrounding architecture. Out of the fog comes a distant peal of thunder, quickly accompanied by howling of wolves in the woods below. But the house stands silent, seeming like a fossilized remains of some long dead thing smoked upon the mountainside.
Shit.
I'm
As you
sorry.
guys
All I heard was
approach,
shit.
I was like, damn, someone doesn't agree. Jesus.
perched atop a 10-foot wide, 10-foot high cube of granite is a moss-covered dragon statue, its wings tucked close to its body, and the statue looks east towards the mansion.
Mm.
I would like to look
Big
at that
vibes.
statue.
Perception check.
Um, how long is it? How long did it take us to get over here?
Literally an hour.
Yeah, am I even
You guys
awake?
know.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, are the drunk people even conscious yet?
Probably not, because if it only took us an hour, we left what 2 a.m. got here 3 a.m.
Like, I would argue we should do a long rest before
Agree.
walking into this mansion.
Yeah,
So you
no,
guys wanna-
I wasn't trying to like walk in. I wanted to search the area to make sure there's nothing following
Yeah,
us.
he's not gonna walk in, guys. He's gonna search the area, and then when something happens and we have to do things like
Got it. I won't walk ahead like I usually do.
Yeah.
We also
And then-
wanted to talk to Casimir before walking in here.
Correct. And then you can also do your salt ward,
Right.
which will protect us while we sleep.
I mean, we can park
Right.
somewhere on the side until that time, I guess, right?
You guys want to do a truck stop rest?
Do a what?
A truck stop rest?
Hell yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll set up the ward as well if I need to do that.
I would love it.
The old ritual.
I feel like all of our rests from now on are gonna be truck stop rests. We got this
And-
dope wagon. Why would we stay anywhere else?
Facts. Like, let us
Levi.
enjoy our lives, bro.
Let's
Man,
enjoy our
like,
wagon, bro.
wagon life. We're gonna start trending on whatever the equivalent of Instagram is.
Right.
You guys are out glamping.
Yeah. We're van
Straight
people
up.
now.
Wagon living.
That's right.
Levi's are just an arcana to do the ritual.
It was a cultism check, right?
For the ritual.
Oh, that's
That
right.
was-
It was Arcana.
Oh, Jesus.
You need some help?
I don't think there's any role that's gonna help that one, buddy.
How about you teach me? Golly.
You You want to hero point that, or just gonna let it
Soleil's
slide?
spiritual power is messing with it right now. There's too much,
Which
yeah, no,
coming off
like-
Soleil.
Like that.
we're gonna let it ride.
Shaking the cart.
Like he is like
And,
in the corner, like I don't think that is right.
And yeah, she she puts down the salt. She does the arcane runes, but dealing with everyone's bullshit over the last night just kind of has her on edge. She's like, these damn goddamn drunks. And she just couldn't really get into the headspace for it, And so
Snoring too
yeah,
loud.
as she's doing that and Nakia's needling her, she just she's like, shut up, be quiet, and it was just too much,
I'm
and
sorry.
the you see the magics kind of spark and then fizzle, and like the runes themselves almost like just like wipe themselves out, and she just kind of throws her hands up and walks back to the wagon. Says, be on lookout for tonight, then I suppose there will be no protection.
So as
Stay
as
strapped
you're
tonight.
dealing with like the bag of salt that you guys have, and you're like pouring it and everything, like you notice there's like about a hole punch wide hole in the bottom of your salt bag, and like salt's just falling all out of the bottom of it. And you guys thought you had it good enough for like 30 days, but like you notice like you've been losing salt slowly.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh man, I think that would honestly make her so mad she punches a hole in the wagon.
Whoa! We just got it.
This is why you hear nice things.
Yeah,
Go
do,
hit the Going Mary.
yeah, do a strength check. Let's see how that hurts.
I mean, isn't she a beast?
She is
I-
a super beast. She's
I don't know.
Because she hasn't had to throw hands at all.
We're not with the
Delicate.
salt right, but we are punching holes in wagons tonight, man.
Right.
It's happening.
I
And
think I
damage to
found
the
my
wagon.
tough. I think I found my tough.
You got a new hole in the wagon. Everybody wakes up like, what the hell happened? And Liana's like, I don't know. Must have got to pick up a rock or something.
No, she would definitely say we ran out of salt. That's the only way she would answer that question.
Those
Lucy,
got
I
really
think
on it
our
does that.
Liz would take
make
that
her
as
more
like
mad.
perfect reason.
What's-
Like, okay.
I'll just fix that later. You go calm down. You drink some tea.
I will take you up on that.
Yes. And I will start fixing the fucking wagon while I'm the first one outside, I guess.
Lucio
All
would
right.
probably like fist bump you, like, nice punch.
We'll
I'd
just
be
give,
on my back laughing. I'd be anime back laughing right now.
So obviously, Tevez and Soleil aren't doing first watch. Who's on first watch?
I'll be on first watch. Nakia.
And me, I suppose. Smarts and toughs.
Yeah. It's almost like we just got this new wagon and then we have a hole in it. It's ridiculous.
can't have nice things.
I understand that she was upset, but this is a pretty wagon.
You will make it
Goodness.
pretty again, my
Of
friend.
course I will, but I'm just saying.
Balthazar is just watching, like, Matt.
He's just here for the vibes.
For real.
All right, let me
You
get
need
those-
rolls, right?
Yep, let me get those perception rules for our watchers.
Is it the hundreds or you just want perception? I forgot.
Just straight perception.
Cool. We're doing good.
It's terrible, but Jesus Christ!
Oh no.
I told you what I was doing. I'm focused. You're supposed to really be paying attention. You and Balthazar.
Yeah.
Talking to me, I'm
roll for Balthazar.
distracted.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
is Balthazar getting a roll?
Roll for Balthazar. You know what? I'll have Nurse Trinket actually do a roll. She hadn't done shit in a while.
And by a while, I mean the whole goddamn
I don't
game.
even know how to roll for Balthazar that's not like an initiative roll. But
I believe should have if you hit
there he is, there he
perception.
is. I see the button now. Balthazar's super intuitive right now. He is on it.
This
Good
boy
job,
comes
Bal.
through.
Yeah, so Balthazar is kind of like marching around doing his little watch. I almost imagine him like in like a little soldier trot, walking around
God,
the dragon statue.
I see it too. He's fucking prancing around, just.
Have y'all ever seen a mad goat? I can imagine it.
Have y'all seen that goat that saved the chicken from the hawk?
No.
What?
I've
Yeah, there was
not.
just a video where this hawk was like grabbing this chicken, and this other chicken came over, ran over, and then this goat fucking came over and knocked the hawk out. It was awesome, man. Anyway, that's Balthazar.
The realest one.
Yeah.
Balthazar
Anyway,
has dropped a couple baddies.
Balthazar, looking to the north, sees a guy trotting along on a horse, right? And he's got a fancy looking top hat, and he's dressed as an undertaker, and his horse is dragging a coffin behind him. As he sees you guys, he kind of like waves and hails you. And I mean, it's already odd enough. It's like 3:00 in the morning. This guy's riding around with a horse and a coffin. But he waves to you guys like he knows you.
Wave back
I was about to say I waved back.
while I'm fucking hammering on the wagon. Just.
And as he rides up, he's like, he takes off his hat and he holds it to his chest. And he's like, my condolences. I was told that I have a delivery to make. Are you Nikea Turkosh? And he was like, looks over his sheet.
Tekesh. And I am? Condolences for what?
This delivery is for you. And he jumps off the horse and he unhitches the coffin. And he sets it right here. He walks up and he hands you the paperwork. And you see that the paperwork is signed Vasily von Holt.
Vasily von Holt.
No.
Like Vasily signed it?
Yes.
Is that what you said? Oh, yes. Was there anyone else with Von Holt? I'm talking to the Undertaker.
No, man. Just the coffin that he asked me to deliver, and the 40 silver to deliver it.
Ugh. Like she's getting like, you know, in that moment you like that sinking pit and your stomach hits and you get just nauseous. That's where she is right now. She likes. Does she need to sign anything? Is that what he's like giving her paperwork, or is that?
Yeah, it's a cash on delivery.
Oh, he expects us to pay for it too?
Yeah.
Well, I thought he said that Von Holt gave him 40 silver with the coffin to delivery.
That's what I heard too.
Yeah, he said cash on delivery, 40 silver, delivered to Nikea to Taikesh.
Yeah, that's a dick move, Von Holt. It's a real asshole move, bro.
Oh boy. I don't have 40 silver, so.
After you beat on the cart, did you wake us up? Did we come out?
No.
No.
We got paid in that silver from the pelts, because we got I forgot how much it was in gold because I put it down in gold, but we definitely have, because we had like you definitely have 40 silver to give to the guy from what we got yesterday from the
pelts, yeah.
From the pelts, yeah.
I guess I would ask everybody who's
I have 34 gold.
I'm saying that was like pooled. That was like the pooled party money.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'd ask those who are conscious, I guess, at the moment.
That'd be you and Lucia.
Everybody else passed out.
Give me one moment, sir, and then I'll go in and then like I guess wake you up, Ileana.
I was like,
Oh yeah, I'd be the only one you could wake up.
Right.
Because I
What
bargained.
about me?
Oh yeah, Tejan wasn't super drunk. Tejan,
Yeah, well, I'd probably wake you up too. There's a man outside who delivered something for me who's asking for 40 silver, and he delivered it in a coffin.
he is demanding 40 silver for a coffin. I'm sorry.
Van Holt.
She can't.
And then
She,
she like, shows you the ledger or whatever.
And Ileana would kind of step outside the wagon and look at the coffin. Have you inspected the contents?
I have not. I don't feel well about it.
Do you wish for I could go and look and see first? If that would help shield you from it, I suppose, before needing confirmation.
No. Lucia, can you come here, please?
She's walking over. Sorry, I literally just put food in my mouth.
No, that's fine.
Hopefully it wasn't from the coffin.
Just stay by me. And then she'll open the coffin.
She would put like her hand just like between your shoulders, so you know you got somebody there.
Damn it, Levi, why are you always making my character the emotional one?
I was about to do a perception check of like the coffin itself, seeing how like big it is, like diameter wise.
It looks like it could hold an adult.
Yeah, I'm unfortunately scared of who it's gonna be.
I have a feeling I'm hoping I'm wrong.
Right?
Everybody put their guesses in the chat.
I'm-
Did you already pay the Undertaker?
I would go up and pay the Undertaker the 40 silver he needs. Just because Dr. Nike is kind of, in a ruffle.
So he takes the 40 silver, and again, he places his head on top of his head, and he says, again, my condolences. And then he looses the coffin, and he lays it down very gently. Like, he looks like he's done this a few times before. And he trots off to the north.
No joke, I give him an extra 5 silver just because of the hospitality of actually setting it down gently. Like, being careful with it.
All right, but like outside of the game, is it normal in Barovia for them to just bring you a coffin? Like, what do we do with it?
Just wherever you are.
Wherever you are, here's your dead person.
The fact,
I mean,
the fact that he found us, like, that's wild to me.
Yeah, that makes it extra creepy and concerning.
Right.
Somebody's watching us.
He been watching this, man.
Exactly.
But yeah. Open up the coffin, man.
I love how the beat dropped right there. The coffin opens, and it's the body of someone who looks familiar to you, but you've never seen them before. They feel very familiar.
She got the crazy eyes.
And Ileana, if you're standing over the coffin, you just start sobbing uncontrollably.
Well, I'm back here, so could I see from, would that be happening from where I'm at on the map here?
Yeah, and can I get a society check for just to like delve into my own brain to see if I remember?
Oh, because I like, because like Ileana wouldn't have wanted to, because she figured that this was someone related to Nakia, so she didn't want to be all up in her business if she wasn't invited.
I mean, I think after I would have paid the Undertaker, I would have probably ended up here.
And you said Van.
I mean, that's up to you, Ileana, if you want to step up and look.
With a 21 society check, you remember the feeling of being possessed, right?
Right.
You would have never seen this girl, but it's like you know her. It's like you lived her life.
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh boy. Cover it up as fast as like I know Ileana already saw it, but like cover it up as fast as I can.
Well, that's what I was asking. Like, would she have seen that from where she's standing here?
No, I don't think she would have been able to see the body.
Okay, so you didn't, but like Nikia probably feels something a little bit, and like a quick tear comes down the eye. But again, like covering up and like putting up her hand, and she's like, Ileana, please, I think you should stay back for the moment. Etijan, when Ileana steps away, can you also investigate the body with me as well? So we can.
She kind of gives you this quizzical look. So is there something related to me within that coffin? Why would it have been delivered to you?
There's something related within you that is in this coffin. You took from me.
Yeah, it takes her a second to click. She don't have high wisdom. Before she's like, I understand.
And I am quite curious as to why I was the one. Nope. I know why I was the one. They must have assumed it's still inside. She is still inside. I do want to.
I'd ask Lucia to maybe take Ileana, like escort her away.
I do want to examine the body, to determine like, is it? What's the best word I'm looking for? Is it decomposing? Is it still like a gentle repose? Is there magic on it? What was the cause of death kind of scenario?
And y'all are
And
putting
then-
me in charge, Eliana, because
Yes.
for real, Lucia's gonna be like, "Let's go punch some more things."
Well, I personally,
sound like a really great
want
deal.
Lucia because after Dr. Nakil and Ileana just had those conversations back and forth, I'm pretty sure the possession inside might have heard it. So I'm trying to get Lucia like, hey, you're gonna need to get them both away real quick.
Yeah, and then me and
Before it
Etienne will go
clicks.
once over.
Yeah.
Cool. Me and Ileana are gonna go punch some things. I don't know what these are around, but like,
do not
just
punch our wagon.
no more wagon punching. Just we're gonna go find some stuff to punch. She had a great left hook.
She was like, "Let me see your form. I want to test it out a little bit."
And again, Levi, crafting is my medical stuff because I'm a Kyurgan alchemist and stuff like that.
It sure did.
Yeah, however you pronounce. I'm gonna look it up here in a minute, but I guess the first thing is I want to see if there's like any magic that's just off of a first glance. Is the body decomposing?
The body is in pristine condition.
Okay, so first thing I want to do is do a like a check for magic to see if it's
I
being
can do
kept.
Arcana check.
I'll assist you with your Arcana check. Hopefully, I can help you with that. Damn, we both did really good.
That's perfect.
What is my thing?
As you're looking
Oh.
over the body, you see the the magic that was utilized, of course, is a gentle repose, and it looks like this gentle repose has been continuously being updated. Like someone
Can
kept her in a pristine condition for a reason.
now can we do I guess like a physical check to see if
Check the body for any.
yeah, for any wounds or
Yeah.
anything that if I need to like stitch up beforehand.
Ooh.
I mean, if she's in great condition,
Well, she's clothed at this moment, so like
for sure.
I'm pretty sure we can't see
There
if
a
there's any
stab wound?
injury
I
wounds.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah. She had a scarf on, so I mean, is there any signs of strangulation? Terrible as it sounds, but do a
Are
full,
you planning
do like an
on
autopsy
removing the
without
clothing?
doing the autopsy part.
I was gonna say, are you doing like a full-on autopsy, like you taking the
No.
clothes, like destroying them, or how are you doing this?
I'm not destroying the clothes. Like it will be a delicate process, I guess. With the assistance of like Nurse Trinket and with the assistance of Etesian, like we'll keep everything like within the coffin.
Well, like
'Cause-
CIA,
but I don't want to destroy any of the clothes. Like, well,
right? Like I even want to check like the inside of the coffin, like the material, like is it cushioned? Are there any hidden notes to some
and actually, is the coffin the thing that's was with our Arcana check? Was the coffin the thing that's keeping her in the repose, or is the spell on the body?
Mm,
It looks like the spell's on the body. The
Okay.
coffin is freshly lacquered and made like the coffin was made specifically to transport the body.
Yeah, I want to check. I want to check her body. So 35.
It's all it rolls, y'all.
This is important. I think the Foundry's on our side right now.
Hey, for once.
Right for once.
Jesus.
And then
Why do you
freaking
keep popping up as
Etesian,
chemo? Why
it
do I
don't
keep
matter,
popping as
man.
your name?
You're still coming in pretty hot too with the 31. Like we're whatever we need to see, we're gonna. I'm hoping we see it.
And as you're looking over the body, it looks as though it was sanguinated
Oh,
through two bite
Really?
marks on the neck.
Oh man.
got completely drained. Oh, shit.
Oh shit!
Oh shit. Hold on.
Oh yeah. Yo, Dr. Nakia, you should look at the neck. Very, very interesting markings there.
This is going to be a complication if we. I'm curious as if we put the soul back into the body, if she would turn into a vampire. I'm assuming, based off the bite marks, we are assuming it is a vampire that did this. Etesian.
I mean, she's drained. I mean, how long has she been like this, though? If the soul does enter the body, will it really even have an effect? Yes, she's in pristine condition, but
Ooh.
the soul, being away from the body for so long.
I have a question, Levi. While Gertruda was in my body, do I have like any recollection of her life?
You'd have to use occultism to dig back into her memories that she left with you.
Okay.
And I mean, somebody with more recent memories would probably have advantage or the fortune of being able to speak with the spirit.
Yeah. So okay, we'll close the thing. We'll put the clothes back on the body. Make sure she's in an appropriate resting position. Close it up.
Was there anything else in the coffin, though, at all, besides just the body? Any other notes or anything?
No, no notes.
Did she have any, anything, belongings in her pockets? If she had pockets?
The only belongings she has is a doll. the teddy bear. She has a mother and a sister, if I remember.
Correct.
Let us put her inside the wagon and talk to, I guess, Gertrude.
Let's
and Ileana.
not put a coffin in the wagon with two drunk people when they wake up in the morning, please. Just saying.
Yo, I appreciate that, man.
I'm just not to be a dick, but I'd rather not have the
we can
dead
put it
body
like
outside where there are
put
wolves.
it. We're gonna stay watch. At this point, I'll stay up for the rest of the night until everybody wakes up. I'll watch over the coffin next to the cart. Everybody can go get some sleep, and then in the morning we'll address what we need to address with Ileana and why am I dropping his name?
Casimir.
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 Well, while you do that, I'll go in and talk to Ileana just for a second.
Don't say too much to her, please.
I'm not.
She is possessed. You don't want to waken the soul right now if we don't know what to do.
Well, legitimately, I wanna at least inform and be like, there is something important I think we should talk about in the morning.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
Find Ileana like explaining to Lucia, like, yes, my grandmother, she taught me a right hook is necessary because sometimes you won't be able to cast a spell. So she taught me a good punch.
so like stepping in the wagon and hearing this, and like, and it was
Lucia
a
just
good
looks like,
punch.
yeah, Grandma knew what she was talking about. I like this lady.
Like, you see like Kia like taking off her gloves and put them on her side, and coming up to the conversation, and this, I think in the morning it would be important for us, and that, like, looking at like Ileana, us three, it just only pointing to us two.
Mhm.
Have a conversation and an important one to find out as much information as we can. But for now, I think rest is necessary because it will be taxing. I'm sure.
Kind of gets a concerned look and says, I will follow your lead on this, Doctor, for whatever awaits us in that coffin.
Yes. But until then, I hope you sleep well. And you as well, Lucia. Etesian says he will stay awake for the rest of the night. Casimir, is Casimir,
He's probably asleep.
he's part of the party, right?
Right.
At the
We
moment.
put him
Yeah, he's in with us.
Yeah, I'm waking him up and be like, Casimir, it is your turn to watch. You and Etesian will be outside, if you please.
Casimir. Yes, of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, sir.
He
And
would,
then like,
step out.
I guess like before she goes to sleep, she's gonna like make like little like hangover tonics for both Soleil and Mascara. Just so they have something in the morning, and then put it by their beds and be like, drink me in the morning.
While I'm awake, I'm literally sharpening my swords.
And then that's all like you will do.
And Ileana will heed the doctor's advice and try to get some rest.
Legit, I'm gonna like Lady Luck. I'm gonna build the inside of the wagon. So we have like a map for it. That'd be fun.
Oh, you're gonna like actually make the little map of it.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome. As I'm awake, I'm keeping my eyes open, being aware. That's my perception check. If anything else needs to be dropped off, apparently.
I wonder why it's bringing up Moe's.
I don't know.
Let me see. just gonna
I
roll again real quick.
looked at my icon, my character sheet, what I'm signed into.
Oh man, you are rolling hot today, sir.
This is
Thank
me
you,
just
man.
rolling as a Tesian real quick. I just wanted to see something. Yeah, that's weird. Wonder why that's doing that.
Everything comes up
Oh,
chemo.
you know, I wonder if the token is named.
I can roll on
No?
Lucia's, and Lucia's pops up Lucia.
Yeah, my token name is Artesian.
Oh well.
That's weird.
I'll do a quick refresh. Maybe that'll help. But I'll be right back. My son's yelling for me. It's bath time.
Gotcha.
No, pretty uneventful for Lucia. And why is the name escaping this Tesian? And that pretty much covers you guys until morning break, because you guys got there at 3 a.m, did a couple hour watches. So it's about 7 o'clock in the morning. The sun's starting to come up beyond the gray clouds. And if anybody wants to start into their morning routine or anything before you walk into Arkenbostel.
Yeah, like Nikia is probably making like a breakfast for people, and again like more like teas and like herbal teas for everybody and stuff like that. But she's basically focused on, like, while she's doing that, she's doing her alchemy, but then like she's kind of dreading like talking to Ileana a little bit too, so she's trying to like stay busy.
I think like Ileana would be sharing that anxiety because she doesn't know what like what the deal is, and so she's like, you know, doing her morning prayers to, you know, to Nephis and studying her spell book, and it's just like what are we about to get into? Like she didn't really explain anything, you know, just trying to like ease the nervousness off.
Yeah.
And at this point, of course, Messier and Soleil, like, you guys are waking up, your head's kind of throbbing.
Ah. Oh.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
That dizzy and queasy feeling in your stomach, like the room spinning as you sit up.
Somebody have a bucket.
Drink the tonic next to your bed and take it slow.
Welcome back to the land of the living to you both.
Is there the coffin with us?
It's outside.
It's outside.
Oh, yeah,
So it's outside, so I
yeah.
don't see it yet. It's good to be back.
There's a lot to explain. Some things happened while you were resting for the night.
Some things have happened with me as well.
I didn't touch anyone, did I?
No, you were resting quite well.
Oh,
Like a rock.
to clarify when you said things happen. All right, you were saying.
We had a delivery last night, a coffin.
You
That
delivered a coffin?
someone delivered a coffin, and there is something quite interesting inside that Ileana and I will go and investigate together. Casimir is here with us. I know you two had questions to ask him, and I'm pretty sure Etesian wants to further question him as well. We are here in Argenvostolt as well, so when you step outside, it'll be right in front of you. But again, drink your tonics. Breakfast will be a soup. It will be light for you, because I know you do not want anything heavy on your stomach for now. But please be careful and mind your step. And then she'll like walk out, kind of like do that like head nod, like come with me, Ileana.
Right.
And then before like opening, I'd be like, Ileana, please prepare yourself in your mind. Gertruda, understand this may be a shock to you, but we will need you to compose yourself after you get the emotions out of you as best as you can. And then try to remember as much as you can and tell us everything. Are you
You see,
prepared?
like Ileana kind of like braces herself. You know, she's like, "What the fuck am I about to look at?"
And so, like, you know, she takes off the top of the coffin and lets you reveal.
Lady.
All right. So Gertruda's gonna have a very visceral reaction, and Eliana, inside your mind, you can try to calm her if you'd
Mhm.
like. But if things don't go well, this could shatter your psyche.
Oh, Jesus. We
Oh,
got to
thank
risk it for
God
the
it's not
biscuit.
in me.
No pressure or anything.
Yeah, is there any way to like assist, I guess, in like consoling?
I mean, you kind of do know what's probably about to happen.
And that's what I'm saying. So like, is there a way to where I can like give an assistance to I don't know how to really explain it.
I was gonna say, sell it to me.
I guess like to be that physical, like I'm pretty sure she's gonna want to like in that moment like take control of I guess Ileana's body. But you know how like there's that moment where when people are in that kind of like stressor, they need someone to like hug or hold or hit or whatever in that moment, and like Nike is willing to be that person in that moment, whatever it need, you know, she needs to for
I
her to
mean,
be.
that means a lot because this woman just punched a hole in a wagon.
No, and I'm
So
fine.
if
I'm a
she's willing to put herself on, I'm trying to sell it to the DM for you.
yeah.
Like that's a
We
lot.
did ask Ileana to drop her weapons before she walked over, right?
She only has a. I was gonna say she only has a staff, but that staff can do some damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's leave that in the cart.
And like Kia hasn't given anybody any elixirs of life. They're like on her right now, just in case it gets hostile. But
I'm gonna try to mark that off. Boop. Yeah. So like when Ileana, so like, is it as soon as she sees the body, she reacts, or does she have a moment to like stop the reaction before Gertruda takes over?
You have a very brief moment to console with Gertruda before she reacts.
yeah, I would like to help with that consoling, either through physical touch or just talking.
And would that be strictly an occultism, or could I make a argument for a diplomacy roll on that one?
Tell it to me. How's it go?
I think she would attempt to, because obviously that sort of visceral reaction is one I feel Ileana would also have had because she also lost her mom in a pretty violent way. And so that feeling of camaraderie, she would try to like seize on it and kind of say like, I know where you're at the moment. Be calm. Let your emotions flow, but do not let them overtake you. Let your tears flow. I will let you let them flow through me, but do not let it consume you. Is how she would kind of say it in her mind, at least to Gertruda.
Damn, even I could say the same thing. Like, you felt my pain when when I learned that I lost my entire people. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if you need to have my memories, know my pain, and know that we're here to ease that pain.
Give me your diplomacy roll.
And
Can
I think like
fortune.
you said with fortune.
With fortune.
And I think like at the moment, like Ileana would reach out to Nakia to like grab her hand, because she could feel like Gertrude is about to completely take her over.
Oh yeah, I'll take her hand.
So I meant to roll 2. So 30 for the for the role.
All right, that's a good one. And like I was saying before, when you're supposed to have seen the body, just a waterfall of tears are streaming down your face, and you have this feeling of just completely sullen. Like, this is the first time that Gertruda has seen her body since she left her body.
Mhm.
And to your knees, you know what I'm saying? With so much grief overcoming you, like a weight on your shoulders. And you just start letting out this banshee type yell from yourself. And anybody within 30 feet of you, I need you to make a fortitude save.
Machi.
Still popping up his mo.
Are you over here? Or were you
I
over
was gonna
near
say, where was
Casimir?
the wagon
See,
actually?
she's
Because
right
like,
there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, would the Etesian, were you even over here, or were you with
I stayed with the coffin the whole night, like I said I would.
I was in the wagon. Did we ever? I'm fine to roll my fortitude. I'm just curious where we put that.
If you were in the wagon, you would have probably been. Where's
You're
my
out.
drawing?
Okay.
I think we had said it
You
like
would have
this
been outside. The
area.
wagon would be like right over here in this area.
Okay. I figured we were like I would react to hearing that scream, but it was I definitely would have been into the headspace. She would have been the headspace of, okay, those two are handling their thing. If they need us, they're gonna call. And then we would hear that wailing, and it'd be like, oh shit. That would be the signal.
I stayed with the coffin the whole night, unless when you two came out, you told me to leave the area.
Well, yeah, because I that's why I said I think you would have went and talked to Casimir with Soleil and Masquer.
And
Right.
and I think, like, you know, wagon punching notwithstanding, Ileana's a pretty reserved, like, controlled person. And so, like,
What the fuck?
Earlier, she's trying to bring herself back
30.
to it, but she's been gone in the shadows for so long. You can reach out to her and continue to try to calm her.
sorry, was it /R or R/?
/R. Yeah, like continuously calming her. Like Nikia was gonna, pull out a handkerchief, wipe her eyes and stuff. Obviously, it's Ileana, but just console her. Just be like, my child, tell us what you need from us. What can make this better?
And Ileana would, attempt to like give herself a hug, yeah, kind of like fold in and try and give as much comfort as she could, and give her like that. Calm yourself, let the tears flow, but please do not consume me.
and you hear her crying in her own mind. She's like, "I want my mom! I want my mom!" And she's shouting. You know what I'm saying? Inside of you, and you feel like these echoes, like thumping out of your chest, like at the pulse of your heartbeat. I want my mom! I want my mom! I want my mom!
You tell me with this one, Levi. Would that, just with Ileana's backstory, do you think it'd be fair to roll a will save to see if she is kind of consumed with her own grief in that same moment, kind of hearing her own child self screaming? I think it'd be interesting.
I think you and Nakia have definitely been there, like in that moment of "I want my mom." You lost her; she's gone.
Like have to roll a will save before attempting to try and console her.
Yes, please.
I need to make one too. Because you said my name, and it was like, yeah, that could definitely be her problem too. Like straight flashbacks and stuff.
My argument was only for Ileana, just because I think Gertruda is saying it in her mind. I don't know if she's saying it out loud, but that's up to you.
Yeah,
Levi.
she's not saying it out loud, but you feel it like it's coming up.
Gotcha.
There it is.
Natural 20.
There it is.
That's when you needed it.
And with that, like your grief and Gertrude's grief like coalesce together. You know what I'm saying? Inside your spirit and your soul, and like she sees the amount of sadness that you've had in your past,
mm-hmm.
and your heartbeat starts to slow. It starts to get back to a normal pace, and you feel a calmness starting to wash over you, and it's like the 7 stages of grief happen like all at the same time, like, in a snap. You've seen her go through regret, and you're like trying to like placate herself, like I just, if I could just hug my teddy bear, and like she's like, no, I don't want to hug and like she's screaming and she's shouting, and you feel that psychic damage coming back up. Are you able to do anything to suppress that feeling right now, that rage from the grief of loss?
And I think in that moment, Ileana would actually try to. Oh, I don't know if this is going to be a good idea, actually. She actually has good performance. I'm assuming that's going to be the role. She would actually attempt to start singing or humming a lullaby that her grandmother sung to her after her mom died. And just like, a very, soothing lullaby to kind of calm the tears, calm the rage, and let the grief flow, but not be all consuming.
Give me the performance roll.
And I want to slowly close the coffin.
I'll hero point that one. Try and get a little higher. Roll a 4.
Bro,
Bang! That's what you want.
Let's go.
Nice.
So much better than that last one. Come on, say there's another 3d10 coming your way.
I can feel it.
All right, so that critical roll, like you feel the calmness of the rage, like you're singing this lullaby, and she's heard the lullaby before through your memories, and just as soothing as it was for you, it is for her. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then you reach the stage of like acceptance, and she understands what she's looking at this point, and a calmness washes over her, and she asked you, will you allow me to return to my body?
Oof, I don't
Is this what you wish? And I don't know if Dr. Nakia, you haven't told her about the vampire markings and whatnot, have you?
No, because like right now is just to get all that emotion out.
I got you.
So now it's like, if you asked her, Dr. Nakia, like, do you know what happened? I can tell you.
So Ileana would look up and say, Dr. Nakia, Gertruda wishes to return to this body. Is there any reason you can think of that would be ill-advised?
And I guess like right before closing the casket, she'll keep enough of it open to show where the bite marks are. And at the moment, I think it would be ill-advised, my child. If we put your soul back in the body, to think you could be trapped within, you could potentially change. I'm not for sure. Obviously, a dark creature, took the blood from your body. And as a doctor, the only thing I could think of is your body is in pristine shape right now. It is being maintained by magic. I honestly don't know what to do.
And I just need clarification. I'm sorry. I thought, is this her body? I thought this was her mom's body.
No, this is hers.
Oh, okay. Wow, I totally misunderstood.
Maybe I didn't sell it right. That's on me.
That's my bad. I should have asked a little bit more clarification earlier.
We can keep your body with us, Gertruda, until we can figure out more. But if you go inside your body, I cannot guarantee your life. Do you understand?
She's like, I'm already in the shadow. Where would I go if I return to my body?
At least when you are with Ileana or myself, you can see, you can smell, you can taste different things and see the world, at least until we figure out if your body can take your soul at this moment. If you go in and there's nothing except darkness, I do not want you to be alone.
I'll ask you to bear with a little longer, little Gertruda.
But we will take you home to your mother. You said she is in what is it? Barovia,
the village
city.
of Barovia.
Yes, we will take you home. I promised you that. Did I not?
Both body and soul, you shall return to your mother.
And that will give me time to understand what I can do if we can put you back in your body and bring you back as a normal girl.
I'm so tired.
I know, child. I know that this will be a good time for you to rest until you see your mother, right?
Yeah, I think I need rest.
Of course.
Sleep now. And hopefully when you next awake, you will be seeing your mother's face.
In your own body.
Can I have my bear?
Of course. And I think Ileana would have it with her. I think she would have to.
I gave it to you when we switched.
And she kind of like clutches it up to her own chest,
And then I'll close the coffin or the casket. And that. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Legit, like running through Dr. Nikia's mind is like, what if, it's like, first thing is like, what if we put blood back in her body and then put her spirit back in? She's in gentle repose. What if we magically did certain things? What if when we get to her, like she's going through like different alchemical steps and magical steps in her mind just to be like, man, like the body is still alive at this moment. Like there's got to be different ways. Like what if we can pull the curse of like whatever vampire bit her, and then like there's like another thing, like then the vengeance is like coming in. What if we can track down the vampire who bit her and stuff like that and then hunt him? and do whatever we have to do to him so that she can get true peace and this. So she's thinking that in her mind while like they're probably like carrying the casket back to the wagon, but like legit, Levi, I think that's gonna be something that she's gonna want to do. She's gonna probably want to, like, if we can, find a way to, I guess, like revive her in a way without the curse. You know what I'm saying?
I
The
think like
mysteries of what.
Yeah, basically.
I think as soon as like they're done with that convo, like Ileana would have just like sunk to the ground like once Gertruda like actually went to sleep, and then just started like coughing uncontrollably as like her throat is all fucked up from that banshee scream.
Oh yeah, and probably like while like doing that, like she'll like hand you like tonics of like tea and like honey and stuff. Like drink.
Yeah, she's just like
extra.
just gulping that shit.
You guys handled that exceptionally well. Like back-to-back crits. Like that was nice.
It was helpful.
That was all.
Foundry was on our side today. Foundry was on our side today.
Jeez, that was awesome.
With Gertruda resting and you have her body back in the coffin, what do you guys want to do next?
Let's go over to Kashmir. Y'all got questions for him, right?
Let us get out the limelight for a little while.
Yeah, y'all could have been talking while we were, they were raging.
We were probably busy looking out if there's a window in the wagon, trying to figure out what y'all were doing.
Yeah.
What's up with that fucking banshee
okay,
scream?
bro. Damn. I guess like the only thing that Soleil gives a fuck about is like what he wants. Like as long as he doesn't want something that they want, like it's all vibes.
And Casimir is kind of like Argynvost was a silver dragon. He had an order of the silver dragon named after himself, and their leader, Sir Godfrey Gwillem, rest here. He knows how to bring my sister back to life. I must speak with him.
Okay. That seems fine. We don't have a problem.
That was easy.
Yeah, I mean, Soleil would just leave it at that and be like getting ready to fucking move out. Like, he'd be like, all right, good enough for me.
Still on his high from meeting Saren Ray, so
Yeah, he could do anything right now. He's like, nope, that's not a problem.
So, Messer and Soleil, like as you guys are looking at the statue that's out in front, of course, facing the east, even though this is a silver dragon compared to your bronze dragon that you guys were worshipping, it looks familiar.
Okay. Should I make a rolly thing to see if I can recognize, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, you can give me a society or religion if you like.
Oh, I would love religion.
Can I assist him with that?
That shit was instant. Kapow.
Can I do, while they're doing that, can I treat wounds on Ileana and myself?
Of course you can.
Cool beans.
Can you
Can I
treat
assist him
psychic
with that?
wounds?
Bro, you tell me. Like, wounds is wounds. We took damage, so I don't know how you want to play this.
I was like, how do you treat psychic wounds? You see a shrink or something?
With psychic healing, bro.
Yeah, we treat in the mind wounds, bro.
You got psychic bandages in that med kit of yours?
Hey, legit, we were giving each other hugs and we were doing shadow work. Like, let's.
That's hilarious. Now go ahead. You can treat moves.
It's a solid argument.
Hey.
I'm gonna hero point my shit.
All right.
I need it.
D, you can do 2d8 plus 10 for yours.
The hero point didn't change much, did it?
What do you mean? It went from a 19 to 28.
Oh boy, and then I can do a 48 plus 10
I
with
thought
my
Doc
crit.
Ikea rolled a 28 on her crafting.
Yeah, crafting is my medicine, remember?
You must have rolled that shit the same time I did. God
Yeah, I was gonna say religion went from 16 to 18.
Hey, don't blame me.
Hey man, you just gave me false hope. That's all it is.
Oh, my
I
bad.
took the dice from him.
You know, I think that there's something wrong with Foundry. You might have to re-roll that religion check.
All right, I'm on it. All right, yeah, 22.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Damn.
Y'all take all the good shit for the fucking banshee, man.
Hey, man. Don't be mad at us.
I mean,
Alright,
that kept us from eating more 3D damage.
That's fair.
So Soleil, you said to me before, and correct me if I'm wrong, you've only seen Bastille in her humanoid form, right?
Yes.
So even though you're looking at a statue of a silver dragon, it almost looks like a male version of Bastille. Like your mind's piecing together this puzzle.
Huh. How does that work? Okay. Where is my brother? What is he doing? He's still in the wagon. Get your ass out here.
I thought I was out there. I am not out there.
You could be out there in the theater of the mind. Yeah, I would ask, like, brother, does this dragon look familiar to you?
Would you like me to go about this?
I just, it seems as if it's they seem very familiar with someone that we know.
What are the two roles that we can use?
You can do religion or society.
Definitely religion.
We're drunk, bro.
I'll go.
And
Rough order.
you're getting that same familiarity. Like, has Maysair seen Bastille in her dragon form?
I think Vasera has only seen her in the dragon form and not in the humanoid form.
So for Maysair, like, you're looking at Bastille right now. I mean, even though there's like slight difference between a silver and a bronze dragon, like it's the spitting image.
Brother, this is Bastille. The color is wrong, but I'm sure this is him.
Well, the one I know was a woman, but I guess I don't know if dragons, right?
I've
Interesting.
never seen her in any other form other than the dragon form, but obviously we come from different paths.
Yeah, I've only ever seen her in her more elven form, but just the characteristics seemed very familiar to me, and yeah, it makes more sense that you could recognize more clearly. This must be where we need to be.
I believe so. Well, we are already here. Shall we get the others?
He kind of like just nods and starts walking.
Like he just gets so single-mindedly focused. Just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like, yeah,
Just-
yep, they should come.
His faith in Soleil is like he has over faith in Soleil. He's overconfident in his abilities. So I'm like not even rushing to go get the other people. I'm just like, yeah, let me go get him. And I slow walk back to the rest of the team.
Nice.
So Soleil, as you like walk to these steps, they're flagstone steps that are flanked in stone railings that climb to the landing of a pair of tall wooden doors with rusted iron bands and knockers that are shaped like small dragons. Carved into the lintel above the entrance is the word Argenvostholt.
and
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, Ileana had been watching y'all, and as you know, Miss Sarah comes up. She says, "Have you learned anything of import?"
We believe the statue is the dragon that we've been looking for. So we believe this is also the place that we've been looking for.
It appears Sir Soleil has gone ahead of us. Should we join him? There's no need to delay.
Yes. He'll be all right, but yes, let's get everyone together and we can proceed.
Yeah, Soleil's going ahead. So if he gets in any trouble, just go ahead and put him in trouble.
All right, when you
Ileana
walk
would,
into the feels like a king's tomb. A grand staircase leads up to the stone balconies, held aloft by stone pillars and arches, and a tall faded tapestry depicting a nobleman in silver armor hangs from the iron rod above the staircase landing. 6 sets of double doors lead from this foyer along the walls. Displayed on marble pedestals are 3 alabaster busts of strikingly handsome men. A 4th bust on the pedestal has been knocked over, and the shattered remains lie strewn across the mosaic floor. There's 2 chandeliers of iron that hang from the ceiling that look like monstrous black spiders. And as you're looking at that man that's in silver armor, again, you get that feeling of like, this is Bastille as a dude.
Like, do I sense that it's a relative or like an ancestor or like just straight up the same person?
Has Bastille ever spoken to you about relatives?
Probably. I would think, like, as a curious orphan, I probably would have asked, like, if she had family or something.
Give me a society with fortune.
Let's do it.
Nice.
21.
Hey, it even says Soleil too.
I mean, you've had conversations with her in the past, and she said she has a whole. She would always say, "I have a clutch of brothers and sisters," and you always found it odd, but you never really thought too much about it.
Kind of cool that you said a clutch. I love it.
I guess I would just keep that in mind and there's so much to fucking explore here. Well, I mean, fuck it. Like, when you're in a maze, fucking stick to one wall. I'm just gonna go left and
as you move to the left, through the windows, a great shadow with wings moves across the walls and disappears. And you hear a soft bestial hiss in the darkness.
Wait, was that outside?
You saw the shadow move along the walls inside.
Nope.
Huh. Can I,
Y'all have fun with that.
Can I roll a vibe check?
Roll it.
Hey, I'm gonna do something real quick. It's gonna re-roll. Do your roll first.
All right. I'm just using religion because I'm guessing, but
28. Nice. This is gonna refresh. Give it a second.
All right, with the 28 roll, you've felt that heavy casted shadow on you before. This isn't the first time that has happened. And in your travels, the last time that you felt this feeling, the shadow that was cast was that of an undead.
well, I mean, undead must be destroyed. So, okay. And it seems just like a passing shadow. Its presence isn't something that I can like pinpoint.
There's this feeling of dread that creeps over your shoulders. One of the things I like in 5e is they talk about like paladin senses, they can like smell and taste evil. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you do your vibe check, like you get like that smell of sulfur in that in the back of your throat of like undead.
Okay. I mean, if my senses aren't, tell me right, left, straight, whatever, I'm gonna be very cautious. But I'm not going to like alter my direction of where I was going, and I would just keep going left to continue trying to search it kind of, methodically.
Did you want to open that door in front of you?
I sure do. Can I perceive for traps?
Roll perception.
Let's do it.
You darn tootin', we're doing it.
That door is untrapped.
Perfect. All right. I opened the door.
Where was that roll when we were checking other things?
I mean,
Asking for a friend, my friend Soleil.
my fucking undead hackles are up now,
That's true.
This room looks like a foyer, like a fireplace, and as you enter, a fire erupts from the dead hearth, and it assumes this draconic form that hisses and crackles and unfurls these smoky wings.
Nice. We're gonna die.
And the fiery dragon hisses at you and says, "My knights have fallen into darkness. Save them if you can. Show them the light they have lost." And then the fire burns out. And all you see is the casted shadow of ash of a dragon with his wings unfurled on the floor in front of you.
Huh. Okay.
Something you see every day.
And there's nothing else in this room that I see?
Doesn't seem like there's anything in this room.
Okay. I would just give like
some wine barrels and
I would give like a little mini salute. Like I'm walking around with fucking Daybreak out, okay? I'm armed and dangerous, right? So I'd like hold it across my face, like give it a little salute, like I intend to free his soldiers from the shadowy realm that they fucking have found themselves in. And then yeah, assuming I'm continuously trying not to open trapped doors, do you need another perception check?
no, you're 37 from that last one is still good for that door.
Cool.
this room, tattered brown drapes cover the windows in a circular room with heavy curtains that hang in the archway to the south that are strewn, and above the floor's wreckage are about half a dozen like broken and torn apart furniture places. It looks like this place has been like raided, like the tables are flipped over. Somebody was in here looking for something.
Can I tell? So you said it's just like it's basically like the rubbish has been broken by the act of them looking. There's not like claw marks or anything to depict like potentially like werebears or something looking for stuff.
You'd have to give me another perception on that one.
Cool. God damn it, I'm drunk again.
Do one. Won't be helpful, but I'll do one.
It looks like this room has just been ransacked. Like, you don't see any cloth marks or anything like that. It looks like a normal person could have done any of this. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Okay. Opening yonder door.
There's an iron gate to your left. It looks like this is like a side entrance from possibly like a servant's quarters or something to the like of that.
Okay. It's like a little portcullis to the keep. And then I'm assuming there's a door here.
Mm-hmm.
And then open it, and if I don't explode, I will walk through.
And this again looks like more servants' quarters. The beds are kind of ramshackled together, but someone's flipped them and cut open the mattresses, and like it looks like they shuffled through the hay. Like somebody's been through here.
Okay. And there's not like any like muddy footprints or anything to sort of try to timeline when this may have happened.
If there are some footprints there, they look like this has happened a while ago. Like these aren't like fresh. This isn't fresh mud.
Okay. And then I'm also assuming there's a door here. I can't see it to open it, but
Yeah, it'd be like a curtain.
oh, okay. Then I would try to walk through the curtain.
And this is a kitchen, and it looks like the tables are overturned, and there's litter and rusted utensils and smashed crockery. Narrow windows flanking the hearth look out into a cemetery to your left,
Okay.
and an open pot hangs from a hook inside the fireplace, and it rattles on the hook and bobs up and down as if there's something inside that pot.
Well, I'm gonna go look inside that pot.
And a bat flies out at you.
Ah!
But it bites you, that's when you get rabies.
Or
Just saying.
vampirism.
We already got a couple of werewolves in the group. We don't need rabid people too.
Yeah, we don't need Crips and Bloods right here.
Yeah. Okay, well, after that bat scares me, I'm gonna try to come over into this other room.
5 barrels lie in this wooden, with wooden braces along the walls of this dark and moldy storage area.
Okay. Perfect. Then I'd come back over here and come here.
Once you walk into this room, there's a 20-foot long table with sculpted dragon legs on the stands in the center of the hall. The chairs that surround the table have backs that are carved and resemble folded dragon wings. And there's several of the chairs that have been overturned and smashed to pieces. Suspended along the table are crystal chandelier that glows with a soft white light. Standing in the window alcoves are 2 lifelike statues depicting knights with dragon-winged helms and shields. Rainwater trickles through the ceiling floor and falls down onto the west wall in a large puddle on the floor. 5 sets of wooden doors leave this hall, and the doors to the northeast corner hang open. A pair of leaded glass doors with their panes cracked and broken stand between panels and the stained glass to the east wall. These panels depict silver dragons in flight, and beyond the glass door lies a dark, misty room that appears to be a chapel.
I'm going to attempt to open the door and step into the chapel.
We could see through these windows, right? We can see these.
Bro,
Things?
theater of the mind, don't ruin it for me, bro.
Cracked wooden pillars support a U-shaped balcony that hangs overhead the
I did.
and the narrow archways to the spiral staircase.
Okay.
The door is set to the north, has a wooden beam bearing it, and at the end of the chapel rests a stone flanked by iron candelabras. The altar is carved with a rising sun bas relief. Tall arching windows set the panels of the stained glass decorate the walls behind the altar. And through the fog, you see armored figures kneeling at the altar as if they're in prayer.
All of these are kneeling?
Yeah, and remember that in the back of your throat?
Yeah.
That's where these guys, that's where you're feeling it from.
Well, it seems like a pretty decent time to end the session before I go
Yeah, starting some shit. About to fuck around and find out kind of scenario.
Right on time.
Hell yeah.
Yo, solid stuff, man. Like,
Yeah, kick-ass session.
Levi, I wasn't expecting all that. That was awesome, bro. That was wild.
We said we were going to lose Ileana. I was like, this might happen, man.
I was like, them psychic blasts was taking people.
I thought that was going to be it, but you guys definitely outrolled that one.
Dude. My TikTok was right. Full session of RP.
Oh yeah.
That's how it goes, man.
Hey, it was awesome,
I love
though.
it. I'm not mad about an RP session.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we would have been able to get the combat done, but we were kind of fiddling around with Foundry for a good 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, updates can be a little wonky sometimes. You can always roll back as well to a previous one if you want to.
Teaser now.
Meh. I did. I don't know if you saw the messes though, Levi. I did check. So like all the multi-level like teleport spots where we like go upstairs and stuff, they're all working now.
Oh, perfect. Let's go ahead and roll initiative now, so that way when we come back to it next week, we'll have that all good to go.
Sure.
Roger.
Captain.
So yeah.
I won't be here next week, but I'm still gonna roll my initiative.
Oopsie.
Come on, Maggie. Don't do this to us.
I'll be on an airplane. Sorry.
Oh, these Grave Knights are about to kill us.
Yeah, they are fast as fuck.
Nah, this is what's gonna happen, bro.
I'll roll back
All right,
low,
I'm
yeah.
predicting the future. They're gonna come attack me, but they're not gonna kill me, and then I'm gonna fucking Soleil system their ass.
That a baby.
All planned.
I hope it goes the way you want it to go.
I hope that's for you.
I mean, I hope I don't die before I get to do anything. Like,
Yo, cause legit, I didn't even plan for ghosts, so I have no ghost charge shots.
My original initiative was 16. If you want to adjust that, I just wasn't on the board.
Okay, let me get you square. You sure you don't want that 26? I'll give it to you.
Yeah, I'm good with 16.
All right.
The dice never lie, man.
The dice are telling a story.
Yeah. Good shit, y'all. Tonight was
Yeah.
awesome.
GG's, everybody.